Vaazhai from Mari Selvaraj is a story that is based on something that really happened in the director's life, and at the end of the film we get to see photos of newspaper articles of the main event. What is cinematically compelling about Vaazhai is how Mari Selvaraj uses the visual craft to make the experience extremely heartfelt for the viewer. It was a story that could have been told in a very linear documenting format, but by making us look at the whole thing from the innocent eyes of a young boy, Mari Selvaraj succeeds in depicting the socio-political layers of that in the most impactful way. Sivanayanthan and Segar are two friends who belong to poor families. Sivanayanthan was excellent in his studies, but still the financial situation of the family made him do the banana harvesting during the weekends. He hated that job since it impacted his health, and he always tried to find excuses not to go. What we see in Vaazhai is his life and his people's struggle. Spoilers ahead. If you look at the way Mari Selvaraj has structured the screenplay, the ending of the first half and the end of the film have similar arc. In the first half, Sivanayanthan decides to bunk the harvesting and goes with his teacher to the rice mill, eventually resulting in the missing of his cow and the humiliation of his family. In the second half, the same thing repeats in the form of a dance practice he attends after skipping the work. In both cases, we see how a boy who shouldn't have been forced to do labor ends up feeling guilty for following what made him happy. Even though the movie is about a tragic incident that took the lives of a lot of people, this gaze of the whole thing through the perspective of this young boy gives us an idea of the trauma social injustice can inflict on someone. The most heart-wrenching and cinematically excellent bit in the film was the drama in the climax, where the boy just can't feel the pain of losing his beloved people because he is far too hungry. Mari Selvaraj is not trying to make any statement through the dialogues in that entire sequence. Teni Ishwar's camera just follows the boy, and the POV shots gives us an idea of how starved he is. And when his mother finds him eating amid an unthinkable tragedy, it just puts you in a numb space. The whole world building we saw till that point, which includes Sivanayanthan's crush on his teacher, makes us empathize with him strongly. Santosh Narayanan's music is terrific, and it enhances the rooted nature of the story. Ponvelam has played the part of Sivanayanthan, and the boy is simply brilliant in the climax portions. The way he pulls off the whole sequence where Sivanayanthan is shuttling between hunger and sadness was just brilliant. Rahul R as Shekhar is also pretty effective, and the duo's chemistry paves the way for many hilarious moments in the film. Nikhila Vimal plays the role of Sivanayanthan's favorite teacher, and she has that friendly charm in that zero makeup look, and dialogue delivery also had a nice flow. Kalaiyarasan as Kani is that quintessential character who dares to question injustice. Karnan Janagi and Divya Doraisamy are also quite memorable in their characters. The biggest takeaway here as a cinephile is witnessing how Mari Selvaraj plays with cinematic tools to intensify the impact of the final emotion. In a way, one can interpret that the price Sivanayanthan had to pay to have the most basic level of happiness was extremely high. With metaphorical visual storytelling keeping us completely engrossed, Vaazhai is a film that is cinematically and politically solid.